Hello everyone, I'm going to take you on a little tour of our root cellar pantry dual purpose. Also just trying out this new phone stand I got and a little wireless microphone. Also got a little helper here. You might hear him in the background. So Sarah's been really hard at work canning all kinds of stuff. So we'll go down the line here. We got some bread and butter pickles, which she is very gracious enough to make and can those because she does not eat those. Only Danny and myself do. So we're very appreciative of Mama doing that. Also got tons of green beans. We got from various places. I know her mom grew some of these, and we got some from a local produce stand. Um, Most of these are all pretty much local to southern Indiana. Um, Very excited about that. Also got some corn. This is our first time canning corn, so we're gonna see how that turns out. We grew this here at a friend's house in Lawrence County, so hopefully it turns out well. And then some mulberry syrup, some raspberry syrup and jams from her mom, and some salsa from her as well back there. Not really stuff we made, but some coffee grinds and then some wedding wine back there from our wedding a few years ago. Not corked. I don't know if it's aged as well as we'd like, but that's okay. This is my kombucha I bottled the other day. Pretty much vinegar at this point, which I did add some to our vinegar supply here. So we use that for cleaning because it is so acidic. But this I'll keep as a starter if anyone wants to start their own kombucha, or if my kombucha ever gets moldy, you have to throw it out and start fresh. So I always have a backup. I think one of these bottles can make about a half a gallon's worth. So got that. Got some wheat berries down there in the gamma bucket. All kinds of extra baskets, jars. Really stocking up on egg cartons too once the chickens start producing. All kinds of empty jars for future use. Also forgot about this. Here's our homemade vanilla. So we get our beans. I think we just buy them online from somewhere. I can't remember. And then we add Tito's vodka. We top it off and let it sit for like 4 to 6 months. This is from June. So it'll probably be ready here in a couple months. I think we'll probably try bourbon next. I've heard bourbon vanilla is pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. Also got bottled water down here. There's like a couple day period where we didn't have running water or clean water. We had running water, but we just weren't supposed to drink it. So I figured we'd buy some bottled. I've seen people can water before, but this just seems a little easier, just in case we don't have drinking water someday. So taking a little garden tour. Back here we've got a little bee house. I don't know if any bees live in there, but it'd be kind of cool if they did. Got some bees going in our sunflower patch. They're really popping up here. You can kind of see them flying around. Got our onions and garlic over here next to the sunflowers. Um, after we picked some of the onions, we had an empty space. That's where we planted our sunflowers. I already harvested some. This stuff's not quite ready yet. Once it's ready, it'll all turn brown like this. Once all the green's gone, which we have been cutting this too, because you can use that for like green onions. Got my little helper here, Smokey. Of course, the sunflowers are looking good. Little pollinators too. Most of our garlic's over here, on the left here. And we got a couple different varieties of tomatoes. I think they're big boys in the back there. and then some Romas, the 2 plants up here. This Roma right here has been doing really well. I had some blight a couple weeks ago. We had to cut a bunch of this off. That's why it looks so bare, but a lot of fruit's coming. So Sarah's been working hard coring those and storing them in the freezer. And we'll eventually can those or turn them into tomato sauce. Use this winter. Had a lot of cucumbers and zucchini here. This will be a spot where we plant some of our fall crop. But I threw a bunch of sunflower seeds a couple weeks ago. I haven't seen any pop up. So, and the sunflower seeds I used over there, it's the same thing I planted, or I just showed you. It's literally just bird seed. Bought like a 10-pound bag at Walmart for $10. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then over here we've got some green beans, and then I think there's a couple pepper plants back there you can kind of see. We've had some bugs. I think they're mites. So we have been using diatomaceous earth. Just powder the leaves. You can kind of see some of it there. That's supposed to kill off any of these mites, and it's all food grade, so it's safe to use around pets and kids. There's a little pepper coming in. So in these empty spots, and once we kind of clear some of this out, maybe this weekend or next weekend, we'll start planting some of the fall stuff. Planning to do some carrots, lettuce, spinach, radishes, maybe some cabbage. I like to use cabbage for sauerkraut. Thought about potatoes, sweet potatoes. I don't know if we're gonna get to those. We are kind of limited on space, so we'll see. Our elderberry bush. It's seen some better days, as you can see. Some of the animals like to mess with it, but we still love them. So eventually, I have some elderberries, and we turn those into syrup. Um, it's good to drink while you're sick or getting sick. Help immunity. Hey, Smokey.